Okay, and then you also said once sex landed you in the ER, excuse me.
Oh my god, wait. Okay, so it was actually like so fun and it's like such a beautiful story, even though like it was crazy. Like it was literally how we fell in love. Like so it was like our second date. Literally, I met him like the second time I met him, and this was when I was in my real emo era. Like I would wear like a lot of black and stuff. But at that point in time, I identified as a vampire. Like I was a vampire, and so like I was like, ooh, we should try Blood Play. But it was supposed to be just like silly or whatever, just like a tiny little drop, like literally just a tiny drop, and then. But for some reason, like we used a freaking kitchen knife and it was so dull, and so like we tried to do like a tiny cut and like it wouldn't work, and so I was like, don't be a pussy, and then like I just like grabbed my leg and he's just like, I was like, just do it really fast, and like for some reason in my brain, like when I'm manic, like it like doesn't think that correctly, and so like he was like, okay, she say I cut, and then so. he just like went once really fast, and my leg ended up like filleting over.
No,
like,
don't show that.
Don't show that.
Like a steak.
Was that on camera, Nick?
No, I
Please tell me,
that way.
Nick. Did you get any of that on camera?
Just want to.
It's not your fault, but just tell me yes or no. Did you get it on camera?
I was watching the screen and it kind of popped up for a split second.
I showed it that way. It wasn't that way.
Just a reference.
As a person who
Take her fucking phone, please. Take her fucking phone.
How did I even get it back?
For the hinge thing.
As a person with a significant history of self-harm, that was like really fucked up what you just did.
Damn, I'm sorry.
No, I get it, because it's like, once again, it's like you're in the zone, you kind of like lose awareness, and it's like you kind of can't feel things, but it's like,
I don't know, we laughed it off, we thought it was funny, and then we like went to the ER, and then I had this whole vision of us like our whole lives together, and
Were you
like
on
growing
drugs?
old. I did used to do a lot of psychedelics, so maybe it had to do with that. But I don't do psychedelics anymore because I already unlocked the other 10% of my brain you get from that. So, but
Stop it. Get some help.
But and then like I just was like, you know what? Can you like not ghost me after this? And then he didn't leave for 4 years, so it ended up being like just like a funny thing we laughed about later on.
no, I mean, like, once again, it's like, was this the one who had the leg put on backwards?
Yeah.
It's like, although it's like intense and it seems like you're satisfying each other's scratching that emotional need, basically, it's like you're worshiping each other. You become each other's gods, essentially, and it's like you then do things that are like objectively kind of harmful to like a healthy, sane society, and that can go really bad really fast. Like Amy Winehouse and her boyfriend, they ended really badly because that's the spiral. It's like you're not in love, you're just basically spiraling out together and consenting to it. So it's best to kind of like practice that pause, practice that sort of like awareness for your own health and also for the health of those around you as well. But it's like,
and see, like, and that's the thing. If you surround, I don't know, just like certain groups, like you can like say things like that and like not be judged, and like if anything, like people will like laugh, you know.
What would you define as judgment, though? Like, how does judgment? What would you define as judgment? Like a recoil from you, or is it like an evaluation of your behavior?
Just not like matching my energy, you know? Yeah.
It's like, I think once again, it's like, and once again, maybe I'm wrong, because you might not have an understanding of yourself. You enjoy people around you that might make you feel like you can be understood, or at least you're safe to not feel understood. So once again, like, I think you're in really good steps by staying single for right now, just because you might attract people who can hurt you. But it's keep in that path and remember the value and self-love that you need on the inside, basically.